guys, what's up? It's me again, Unstoppable HD here, bringing y'all another video, guys. And today's video, as you can tell from the title, I am making another Black Ops 3 split-com. This will be my second one in a row. Anyway, I know I'm supposed to be having a Black Ops 3 campaign video, and in yesterday's split-com, I did say I wanted to finish the Black Ops 3 campaign extremely fast, and that I'm going to be pumping out those a lot, just because I want to do that so I can get into doing, you know, more split-coms and Fallout 4 and whatnot. Y'all hit 6 likes within, what was it, like 2 hours? I mean, y'all used to do that a lot back in the day, but recently y'all been maybe hitting like 1 to 2 likes, give or take, a video. I mean, that just blew me away. 6 likes. That was just insane. And I couldn't be more happy with that. So, I mean, you know, a little cheat day wouldn't hurt where I just make another split-com in a row and I don't upload a Fallout 4 or a Black Ops 3 video, right? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, though. If you do want to see more split-coms, I could definitely tell from the like button that y'all do. However, if y'all would like me to play that or do more split-coms rather than, like, you know, more Black Ops 3 campaign or Fallout 4 videos, let me know in the comment section below. Tell me what you want me to see, and I'll definitely get right to that. Real quickly before we get into the main topic of this video, which is amazing in my opinion. Not that y'all already don't know it or anything. I mean, it's probably going to be in the title, but still. I want to say as of right now that after this split-com, I'm going to be uploading a Black Ops 3 campaign or a Fallout 4 video, and then it's going to keep going like that until Saturday. On Saturday, I'm going to do a split-com, and I'm going to try to do a prestige video. I have 3 of them already made. I just need to upload them for y'all, or rather edit them, my bad. So that's the way the week's going to look for y'all right now. So getting to the topic of the video today, I want to talk about what I did today. In case you haven't seen my earlier split-coms that I made on this channel, or I don't even think I've even said this, but maybe I have in a split-com or so. Let me know in the comment section below if you are that old and you still watch my videos, and I did mention this. I love kids. Kids to me are just the most amazing thing in the world. I freaking love. No, I'm not a pedophile before anybody says that. Okay, I'm still a kid myself, but I mean, I just love kids. Like, I don't mean like, oh my gosh, I love them. Like, oh, I just want to touch them and stuff. Before any of y'all think of that, I just love the way they act and they enjoy things. And in a way, I think it's just because I remember when I was a kid, like I didn't have that kind of, just because my dad kind of went to Iraq when I was a very young age, and I basically had nobody there. I've always been the only male in the family, so you know, yeah, I always got in trouble when I was a little kid, you know, just trying to have fun. I didn't get the attention. I didn't get anything like that. Not that I wanted attention necessarily, but it kind of felt lonely a lot of the times, not having, you know, somebody there to correct me or anything like that. I mean, I got kicked out of a Catholic school, but that's a story for another day. So going back to the topic once again, no, I like them as in just, I guess, that way, but more or less, I just really like kids because, I can't explain it. I guess it's just that ability of, like, them being kids. Like, they're always, you know, active, I guess, in a way. You know, they're loving, they're caring. Even if they're bad kids, you know, I still love them. Like, because they are the best ones in my opinion, too. Not saying that the really nice ones that are really sweet and stuff like that are, you know, not my favorite or anything like that. By all means, I don't really have favorites. I like all of them equally, pretty much. But the bad ones, I think, are really nice because once you get them to do something that they like to do, or you give them that slight bit of attention where they can have fun, but also they're learning something and you're engaging with them, they become the sweetest kids ever. You know, they're awesome. They're interactive with you and stuff like that. I mean, the good kids and whatnot who like are really good all the time. Sure, they're awesome and stuff, but they don't have that kind of excitement that the badder ones have, I guess, in a way. It's hard to explain. I just really like kids, though. I mean, I've always wanted 7, in case I said that in the video. I'm pretty sure I have, though, to be quite honest. And if I have it when you know, I want 7 babies, and I've wanted that since I was like in the 5th grade. I know I was a very, very young kid then to be wanting babies, but I just really like kids. I especially love babies. That's what I really like. Well, I just love how cute they are and how they learn and what they do and everything. That it's just so exciting to me to see a kid learn something and just interact and just, you know, take care of them. And I mean, I've known this for a while. I'm gonna be that dad and that uncle who literally buys the kids anything they want. I'm gonna try to do whatever they want. I'm gonna try to let them have whatever they want. I'm not gonna spoil them to the max, obviously, and make them bad. I'm gonna teach them manners, obviously, and, you know, enforce that. But I'm also not gonna just deprive them of everything. Now, to a certain extent, because you can't really give a kid everything they want. And the reason is because when they get to my age, they're not going to appreciate anything anymore. They're just going to expect it. Like, oh, okay, well, daddy's going to buy me this, or uncle, you know, whatever is going to buy me this. You know, they just expect it. You know, you got to kind of put a little hammer down on it here and there. That doesn't mean deprive them, because by the time, you know, they get to my age, they're going to be like, oh, cool, yay, awesome, something. But they're going to be like, they never had that, I guess, in a way. So they're just gonna, I can't explain it. It's a really hard thing to explain. I'm just gonna pretend not to explain anymore. I'm just gonna move on with what I actually did today. So, in case you don't know this, which I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't, I'm actually an advanced programmer. So I took beginner's programming in my freshman year, and now I'm in advanced. Now, I'm not gonna explain my whole, you know, extracurricular activities and stuff like that and why I take the ones I do, because I'm not gonna lie, the classes I take and the order I've taken them in since like the 5th grade are very odd. What I mean is that they don't have a pattern. Like usually, let's say a kid wants to become, let's say a kid like wants to become a doctor, right? This kid's gonna probably take a lot of medical classes. Well, me, the way I had this kind of planned out, I wanted to be something that I kind of changed a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, if the classes I take them, you know what? I'll explain all that in another video. It's a hard thing to explain. I tried having a talk with my counselor about it, and she really made me mad because it's like this. I know I'm going out of what I should be going here, and I should be talking about the actual topic of the video, but I just want to say this real quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna explain it like this. So, have you ever had that person who watches the trailer of a movie or a video game, and you're the person who has played the video game already, or watched the movie, and you know a lot about the movie, you know everything, but This person, because they watched the trailer, thinks they know everything. She was the person who watched the trailer. I'm the person who watched the movie. And if you ever talk to those people, you know that they think they know everything and they just want to talk about it, and they won't let you tell you what actually is really happening. In case you haven't, you're lucky there. So they're gonna go, no, this is the way it is, right? She was that person. I was the other person. Now, usually those conversations happen for like 20 minutes or something like that. She did it to me for 4 freaking hours straight. That being said, you could probably tell I was really annoyed. Anyway, though, as I said, I'm gonna save that for another video. I'm sorry I'm going all over the place right now. Let's get back on topic. So, because I'm an advanced programmer, I was, assigned to teach classes along our district. So I went to this school, right? And it's right next to my house, which is pretty funny. Because my high school is really far away, but it's kind of ironic how I got next to my house. Anyway, long story short, I go there, but the travel there wasn't that easy. I thought I was supposed to be at school at 8 to take the bus over there. It was at 7:15. So I get to school at 8, and I call my teacher. I'm like, where are you? And I tell the teacher to call the teacher, and he goes, you're supposed to be here at 7:15. They left without you. And the teacher told me, well, you're gonna have to go to school for the whole day, basically. I'm sorry. And I was like, I'm not doing that. So I called my mom. She came back, picked me up, took me back to school, or back to that school, and I just walked in and was like, yeah, I'm here for the East Central thing. And they were like, oh, yeah, come this way. I went to the classroom. Best time ever. I had this little thing called code.org. In case you want to go to it. It's a really fun thing. I mean, if you want to try programming, maybe, click on one of the little things they have. A frozen thing. It's basically made for kids, more or less, but if you're, my age, even then, it's pretty cool just because you're like, whoa, I could do that, bro. It's totally wicked, man. Okay, I don't know why I said it like that, but just pretend like that didn't happen. So I went back to the story and all that stuff right there. So go to the website if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool, I guess. Click the show code option if you want to, just to see what actually you're doing. And that's what I do in a way, basically. But anyway, as I was saying, so in case you don't keep up with everything right now, the United States, they're actually trying to teach kids at a young age about computer science and programming and make it actually a mandatory class, which means when we get older, if you're my age, I'm 15 by the way, our children, if you have children, I'm assuming, will be having to take mandatory programming classes and basically become nerds, essentially, which is a good thing, by the way. I say nerds because that's the way they were describing it at the school that I was teaching at, and your kid will essentially be smarter than you by 100% probably. That's awesome because in case you don't know what programming does, it essentially the way I explain it, I don't like how teachers explain it and they say, oh, learning this at a really young is gonna, develop our, society and whatnot. And I can go into a rant about that, how it can and it won't a lot probably, but I'm not going to. That's for another video. Like I said, I'm a very logical person. I know a lot of things. Like I said, I've been literally learning things since like the 5th grade. It's that year where I turned from a bad kid to a really good kid, and I learned fast, okay? I went from a straight D student to a straight AP honors classes at young ages. I was 3 grade levels above my actual learning. Like, when I was in the 5th grade, I was at an 8th grade reading level, math level, you name it. I got higher and higher, and things progressed. One of those kids who is very logical about things, and I hate it when adults talk to me a certain way, but gosh, I really hate how I'm telling you all this stuff. I didn't think it was going to be that hard. I thought I was going to just tell you how cute the kids were, and that was going to be the end of the video. This is so much harder. I'm creating so many freaking other videos. I'm going to have to watch this video just to keep track of what videos I have to do. Okay, I'm going to apologize real quickly of how bad this video is, I guess, and it's all over the place. And when I edit it, it's probably going to make more sense, but as of right now, I don't think it does, so I'm just going to say sorry for that, okay? We're going to pretend like none of that happened, and we're going to go straight back to the topic. So, I went to these kids' school, like I said, and I taught them, right? And in case you're familiar with the game called Minecraft, that's the game that we used in the actual programming thing on code.org. And all of them were like, oh my gosh, I know what Minecraft it is. Yay, I'm excited. They were really into it already and all that good stuff. So they were already excited to be in that classroom. Then we told them they're actually going to be doing something. Okay, for this portion of the video, we're going to be playing free run just because I really want to beat the score. So, yeah, I'm not addicted, okay? I can stop whenever I want. even though I've only done it 3 times, so you can't even say I'm addicted. Anyway, moving on. So, as I said, you know, I went to the school, we told them the Minecraft thing and whatnot, and they were really excited and into it already. Once we let them loose, we told them what to do, and they were, this is advanced stuff, keep in mind. We're not advanced, but it's kind of beginners, but at the same time, it's kind of advanced, if that makes any sense in a way. It's just dumber down to where they don't know it. So, yeah, they were doing this, and there were some kids who were really excelling with it, like, really fast. You know, they were teaching me how to do it, even though I already know how to do it, but, you know, by teaching, I mean, they were explaining it to me. They were like, oh, well, if I do this, and this is gonna happen, so I can't do that, but then if I do this, it can be faster and all this stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I freaking love these kids, you know, they're so smart. And all that good stuff there, and it was just really exciting to see them do that. And one of the girls from my other classes, I'm skipping a lot of information here as I've rambled on for a lot of the commentary here. And I'm going to get back to one of the topics that I forgot to answer at the end of the video. So if you want to hear about that, just kind of skip around. I know this video's all over the place. I'm probably going to redo it, to be quite honest, in an actual real depth. But as of right now, I kind of have to get this done fast because I have a lot of homework to do. So yeah. And yes, I do know I don't like to post bad content, but in my opinion, I could probably make this sound pretty well. It's just that, you know, it's all over the place, and that's why I'm probably going to make it again. So anyway, back to with the little girl thing and everything. This one girl who's autistic, by the way, she came up to me at the beginning of class before we even started and said, so I have this one thing called autism, and I basically have a really hard time learning things. So I'm gonna try my hardest to learn this and do it. But if I don't understand it, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be bad at it or anything. I just have a really hard time learning. But I'm gonna try my hardest. When she said that to me, I literally died, okay? Like, my body was committing suicide. And what I mean by that is, it was so freaking cute and adorable that that little girl did that. I was like, oh my gosh. The coolest part about it was, in case you don't know things like this, which this goes back, I guess, to the other stuff. It's like things like this, it's hard to explain because it goes all over the place, and I can't really keep it on like one track without confusing y'all, I guess. But basically, autistic kids and bad kids and all that stuff, like I said before, whenever you give them like stuff like that, it's kind of hard and gets their brain really working. They're gonna be the best at it. Because normal kids are going to be like normal at it and be like, oh, okay, you know, they have to learn it, I guess, right now. But autistic kids who learn on their own, and not on their own, but I can't explain it, they'll learn a lot faster and get it. And she sure as hell did. She finished the whole thing and was like helping other little classmates of hers. I was like, oh my gosh, it was so cool to see kids compete and everything like that. They were adorable. At the end, we took pictures, and it was cool. They were hugging me. They were like, thank you. And I don't know why they were saying thank you, but it was pretty cool, though. After lunch period, you know, all of them came back to the classroom. Every single classroom with, like, defying their teacher, I guess. I don't even think she let them go. Came up to the window and were like, hi, Aaron. You know, I was like, oh my gosh. It was so cute, you know, that they would do that. They loved it. It was awesome. Like I said before, I'm sorry if I explained that really poorly. It's just hard for me to do that, I guess, because I'm going to go all over the place. It's like explaining a hard, complex math problem. You gotta explain why you do something, like, let's say, like, the value of X or whatever. Like, you're doing something like that, picture a complex problem. Like, you have to explain why this happens in order for this to happen before, and then, you know, you have to get back to that other part before, like, you know, it's hard to explain. It's like if you have, if you took an algebra or anything like that and you understand it, I'm gonna make a problem right now. So, it's like saying 2x equals 1x plus 3, okay? So people are obviously gonna know how to do it or whatever, right? But then you have to like move the smallest x value to the other side. So then you're gonna explain why you have to do that, and then you're gonna get back to the actual problem, and it's gonna be all over the place, and it's gonna be confusing and all this stuff. That's basically how this is going, I guess, in a way. Yeah. Just know though, that's what I did today. It was pretty cool. Oh yeah, we finished early, so the mother or the person that was taking care of us or whatever at the place, she took us to Chick-fil-A. We got Chick-fil-A, we went back to school, and I was, you know, basically I was exempt from taking any other classes the whole day, so I didn't have to go to my classes. So I went to the gym and I chilled in there for a bit, and I realized my class was at class or whatever, and I was like, I don't really want to talk to these people, so I just went to class. But it was so pretty cool. Walked in, you know, it was like, it's a 2-hour class. It was math. I love math, but I don't like geometry because it's boring. But, you know, I just walked in there with my tea in my hand and all that good stuff, you know, sat down. I took a quiz for like 10 minutes and the class ended, so it was freaking awesome. Chilled for pretty much the rest of the day, and yeah, now I'm here being lazy and making videos for y'all. What I do. Anyway, though, guys, this video is kind of getting a little bit longer than what it should be, and I have a lot of homework to do, so I'm gonna end it here. If you did enjoy the video and or want to see more split comments, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Leave a comment telling me what you want to see in the next split com and or video of mine, and I definitely will get right to it. Distribute your friends if you haven't already, and as always, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.